Welcome back to the Mad Max Knives Knife channel, where I break here at the table where I break bread and talk about knives. So we're going to go over one of my favorite knives today, the SOG Seal Pup right here. You see the nylon sheath. It is a very, very nice knife. The nylon sheath comes with a pocket, so you can store a Bic lighter, paracord, or a ferro rod if you are a bushcrafter. The case itself is MOLLE compatible, and you also have a soft belt loop for belt carry. Snap enclosure helps keep the blade in, and it gives birth to a nice chunk of AUS 8 steel. Blade length comes in at 4.75 inches. The blade thickness comes in at a 0.19 inches. The overall weight of the knife itself is 5.4 ounces. The handle material is made out of GRN, or glass reinforced nylon. See if we can't get a nice upshot of the logo there. One interesting thing I do find about the SOG Seal Pup is they have Braille written on the knife. I'm guessing it says SOG Seal Pup. I don't read Braille, so I'm not 100% sure. It is a full tang powder coated blade. On the HRC scale, it comes in about 57-58, so it is a beautiful, durable knife. Partially serrated blade for rope cutting tasks. There's not much that this knife can't do. It does come with a lanyard hole for those who like lanyards. Very ergonomic and textured grip. Fits well in the hand. It is a full 4-finger knife. One thing about the SOG Seal Pup is it is such a well-made knife that they have actually made multiple clones for it. Even though this is only $41 on Amazon, there is a company that sells on Amazon for a $14 clone made by Zenport. And there are also a lot of aftermarket. If you're not a fan of the sheaths, there are aftermarket sheaths available. I did find one made out of Kydex on eBay, and I also came across a leather sheath on Amazon. So maybe we'll post some links in the description and see if we can't help you find some aftermarket beauties to match the knife. Very textured handles, so very nice and grippy when wet. And the knife works in multiple grips. If you have to do some soft detail stuff, you can get up on there, even with a nice pinch grip. Really, this is more meant for self-defense, tactical situations. I'm sure with it being AUS 8 steel, you could probably do some light bushcrafting with it. Makes a pretty good camp knife, I imagine. I wouldn't assume that you're, felling logs or anything with it, but yeah, it's a really great knife, and I recommend you guys checking it out. Like I said, a lot of aftermarket stuff available for it. Even if you buy the knife and want to keep it nice, but you want to learn and train with it, you could buy the $14 Zenport clone, which is made out of a less quality steel. I think it was 440 stainless or something like that. But it weighs the same and everything, so you could train with the $14 clone, throwing it, and then that way you're pretty well trained when it comes time to use the SOG. So that's about all I got for this knife. I thank you for your time, and thanks for joining me at the table. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Have a great day. Bye.